Hey, what's going on, guys? Today, I thought I would address why I am not uploading or even playing Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville anymore. And the main reason is that I'm just not having fun with the game anymore. I feel as if the game has strayed too far away from what the other two made it so successful. Battle for Neighborville tries to be its own game, and it's very, very sad to see this game not do as well as I'd like. For instance, when I hopped into this game, and the first thing I noticed was there was actually bots filling in spaces on not only my team, but the enemy team. And if that doesn't go to show how poorly this game is doing, how little people want to play this game, other than filling bots, this is the perfect example of how bad this game is doing. I almost couldn't believe it at first. I stayed in the game to see the podium, and believe it or not, there was AIs on the podium, meaning there are people who are doing worse than an AI in the game. And that goes to show that these people literally just bought the game and they're in for a surprise on how bad this game really is. And at first, the game didn't seem really bad. I loved it because it was just a new PvZ installment. But as time went on, I slowly started to realize that this game strayed way too far away from the other two games, and I just simply didn't like that. They tried to do something new here, and I appreciate that. But you gotta stick to your guns, man. You can't stray away from what made the other two so successful and try to do your own thing, because it really shows here. It seems that Battle for Neighborville suffered from a thing that a lot of games do nowadays, is releasing the game without anything really in it, without no content, without nothing for the player to do. And they say they'll add it over time, and sure, they did that, but I feel like that's a horrible recipe because 10 years ago, games always released to their full potential. They'd have everything when that launch. They would make the game fun for years. And now the formula that games want to follow is release a game half-assed and then slowly over time, month after month, update it constantly. And I feel like that's a very bad formula because not only does the player leave, but then they have to come back. And then they leave again, and then they come back and leave again and come back. You always want the player to be playing the game, not leaving, going to play something else, and perhaps find something that's more entertaining to play than your game. You always have to be there for the player. You can't leave them for a month dry, no content. You have to keep the player there somehow, and I feel like the way is making the game stuffed and overloaded with content, like how Plants vs. Zombies 2 did. That game came with a lot, and every couple months they would add a few things that were really fun and added to the core mechanics of the game. They would add characters, which was really exciting, and that drew people back in for a long time. They added new maps. They added new features like the chomp delivery. I don't know if you all remember that, but that was a thing. And I feel like the real kicker that PvZ did was they added the Torchwood and the Goat. And you're not really seeing anything like this happen in Battle for Neighborville, because I hate to say it, but I feel like this game has been given up on. You can really see it today in the prize map. Giddy Park isn't even decorated for the June event. It's literally just a default Giddy Park, and I'm pretty sure the theme of June is just a sunny day, and they left it default. So if that doesn't really show you where this game is at right now, then it's not very good. These couple games that I did play on, it was kind of just sad to see AIs run up to the point and just die. Also, every AI on my team, I think I had about 6 of them. They all stayed on the point 24/7. They never left it, and we didn't have a chance to lose this game at all. It's very sad to see a game that I had so much potential for and I liked so much in the beginning go away, but that's just the way things happen. Now, I won't say I didn't have fun with the game at first. I do have a lot of hours and stats for this game. I'll put them on screen now. And, I don't even know how it happened, but I slowly over time just started to dislike the game more and more. So many things that I wanted for the game to be. It could have just been a Plants vs. Zombies 3 they put their time into, but they wanted to branch out and do something different. I know I don't have control over that. Nobody has control over that besides the developers. And I wish things could have been done different. That's all I wanted to say, really. But yeah, guys, that just about wraps it up. Unfortunately, I will not be uploading any more Plants vs. Zombies material after this. I just do not simply have that much fun with the game anymore. It feels more like a chore to play the game than actually me enjoying it when I load it up. With that being said, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I disappointed some of you with this video, but I just had to go out there and say it. I feel like I've been meaning to address this for a long time. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville did have a pretty good run, but maybe in the future we can anticipate Garden Warfare 3. They can give it another shot, and they can hopefully appeal to the community in a much better stance than they did this time around. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.